Hello, listeners. This is Lee Price.
This is Will Ford from Football 365.
And you're listening smartly to At the Bridge Pod, a Chelsea FC podcast, although I would describe it as the Chelsea FC podcast.
Magical from Eden Hazard.
Mata into a trap. What about that? Ivanovic!
In the middle, it's just behind him. But it's in by Hakim Ziyech. Matic with the ball driver. Matic takes the net off.
Palmer, João Pedro, it's three, and Chelsea are running away with the FIFA Club World Cup final.
Hat-trick hero, Cole Palmer wins an epic, sensational game.
It's time for another episode of At the Bridge Pod, your number one Chelsea FC podcast. Coming up on this episode,
my expectations were low, and of course Chelsea bring a shovel. Oh, welcome back everyone to another episode of At the Bridge Pod. I'm your host Mike, and I'm joined in a virtual room sweating with lions. It's a very hot day in the UK. It's not the Mikey and Chris Monday show on a Monday though. No. It is Berth, Chris, Ollie and me all on together. Hello everyone.
Okay?
Hello.
Why did you say that like you were having a stroke? Are you all right?
I can't believe I get to introduce everybody for once, Ollie. I just can't believe it. Listeners are like losing their minds over it. They go,
It properly frazzled your brain, didn't it?
Yeah, it's just, I just couldn't resist. The Mikey and Chris Monday show featuring Berth and Ollie. I was like, whoa, guys, Berth, welcome back.
Thank you. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. It's been a while, hasn't it? It's been a minute, hasn't it?
Oh man, when you were last here, Maresca was in charge. It's been a.
Is Maurizio Sarri still in charge of us?
I think he's heading. There's rumours he's going to Juventus, which I don't
France
see
been
that
said?
turning out well. No, France
Nice,
definitely not.
nice.
We could have kept using that. Look, Berth, you can kick us off. What was your moment of the weekend? Bank holiday, 3 days.
I don't know if it's like going to be the nicest moment of the weekend, but obviously I play cricket, and on Saturday I got hit square in the head with a cricket ball.
Oh, that's a moment of your weekend.
That's
highlight.
I wouldn't say highlight. It's like the most sort of the most notable moment.
Most notable moment.
Definitely a moment.
Like
Or
it was
defining.
scary. I'll be honest, it was scary, but I somehow manned it and just carried on playing. And it's a good job. I've got a massive forehead that took the full brunt of it. So
My word.
Berth is
yeah,
him,
I'm okay
by
though.
the way.
I'm okay. Thank you for
Tough
asking.
as
That's
nails,
good.
ladies.
Ollie, where have you've been on your travels? We know. But please, what moments of the weekend or of your travels?
Oh mate, I feel like Johnny Cash because I've been everywhere, man. Been just traveling around a lot, seeing a lot of good people, good company, good good food, good music, good times. It's been really nice. And now I've got to go back to work, which is no fun. No fun, which is not organ harvesting, by the way.
That's a podcast dig there.
I want to make that very clear. Yeah, but do you know what moment of the weekend was actually I've been traveling so much that it's the first night we were back over the weekend, and the first night you have back in your own bed after you've been away for a while, it's just it's sublime. It feels so nice. It's like putting on a glove that fits perfectly.
Ollie, you're so old, aren't you? You're
Yeah,
so
bless
old.
you.
You're the oldest person on the podcast.
But yeah, I
Bless
know.
him.
And you know what? We can't all go out every weekend to get smacked in the head with a cricket ball.
No, we can't. And you know what? I don't recommend it either.
It's definitely not one. Oh, Chris, what about yourself?
I didn't do much actually on the weekend, but I went to a place called Dunraven Bay today.
Ooh.
Took over 2 hours to get there. Took over 2 hours to get back. Was it worth it? No.
Oh, had a good day then, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was really nice. But it's too hot. It's really simple. It's literally too hot for sitting. That's how hot it is.
That is true.
That's Chris's review of a place he liked that he
I can't
enjoyed going to.
I can't imagine, Chris, you like the heat.
No, I
very
hate
much.
it. Hate
No.
it.
Imagine my surprise.
My word. For me, big bank holiday weekend of sport. All eyes were on Friday night's main event, weren't they? Me versus my girlfriend at the bowling alley. I've never beaten her in 9 years, not once. And finally, 9
At
years
bowling?
of hurt. Yes. 9 years of hurt. I can say that in game one, I finally did it. 2 strikes in a row, 109 to 96 win. Amazing moment. Confetti was raining down. Bowling alley staff carried me out on their shoulders. I cried. Everyone cried. It was game 2 was less important. That went to her 109-76. Don't need to worry about that. First game
Mikey,
was my Champions League final.
How much of it was like you being an excellent bowler, and how much of it was like Leicester being the best team when they won the title because everyone else was just shit?
It felt like I had an Antonio Conte moment in a sense against Arsenal, because those 2 strikes came off when she said to me, she went, if you tried bowling a bit lower, you might, get better connection. I thought, I'm going to do that. Got 2 strikes in a row. So it was like Antonio Conte tactics. I was Marcus Alonso. I was given the instruction, you're going to change the game here. And I did. So I'm happy. And outside of that, I stumbled across an AI voice actor, which we're not in favor of AI voice acting. But this particular one tried to pronounce WWE. It was that good. I need to include it in the show. So I'm going to roll the clip.
But do you feel like you have to be there? That's the question. And for a lot of people, the answer this year seems to be not quite. The show will happen. The stadium will likely fill up one way or another. What's going
on?
Oh,
Oh dear.
My favourite part was where the AI got waterboarded.
What's happening?
What? He's doing it now.
Can't pronounce WWE. It's just like what?
That's so fun. I think, do you know what? That gives me some hope that our completely free jobs doing this show are safe for a few more years yet.
We're going to be fine.
There is no chance of AI taking over if it can't realise that is 3 individual letters.
WWE. Shevva shoutouts. I have got Patrista, who said, top class as ever, lads. Important question. Are you guys going to keep up the show during the World Cup? Really would relish your takes on the big event of the year. Look, thank you, of course, for giving us feedback of top class. We try. Big yes, of course, to that question. Schedule will continue during the off-season. It'll still be twice a week, as per usual. Loads of content to come. There'll be some World Cup magic, I'm sure, into the show, but obviously we'll try to be positive and look forward to Chelsea topics. That dates might move around though. It's off season, so we'll try and get as many lines on.
We're all based in the UK, so for us to watch a lot of the games will be like in the middle.
It's impossible. No, it's not looking good.
Yeah, and you know what? I think I would do that. I think Mikey would do that, but I think Berth would do that.
Yeah, I'm just looking.
Yeah.
Wow. I've just looked at the World Cup, and the first game kicks off at 8 p.m. I like it. Then 3 a.m. Don't like that. Then 8 p.m. again. I like that. 2 a.m. Don't like that. So we'll see. We'll see how that plays.
What is the first game?
Mexico, South Africa.
Oh, throwback to 2010.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Karma rounds us off. We've just discovered this podcast, and damn, this is good. I guess I'm a fan now. So welcome. I think that's, you know what? If you're a fan, this is the perfect time for us to announce that for the 4th year in a row, we're running our annual listener survey. As always, it's a massive help for shaping the future of this show. It only takes a couple of minutes, but your feedback genuinely helps in what we do next, the segments, guests, everything else. Because in previous years, we put it out there and it gave us Kings Meadow Corner, gave us Shevva shoutouts, and so much more. So it's helped us level up. So if you want to say in how the show evolves, there's a link in the description. It's on our socials. Fill it in. It's in the Discord. Just tell us what you like, what you don't, what you want more of. You get the idea.
I like that review was like, it was almost like frustrated that they liked us. They were like, damn it, I guess I'm a fan.
No,
that's exactly what it's like to like this show.
Yeah, but Ollie, we're on now, so the negative reviews will be flooding in now.
Loving it.
They will.
We're all welcome down the pub. As always, thank you for all your reviews, your comments, your support. Comments on Reddit. We do appreciate them. And if you want yours read out on the next one, potentially just drop a comment over on the Spotify comments. And yeah, we'll see if you get read out on the next one. With that, let's hit some news. First time I ever get to do this. I've got something to talk about. But first of all...
Oh my goodness.
It's not good news. Bunny Shaw has signed a new 4-year deal at Manchester City, and this is officially confirmed from the Manchester City Women webpage. She's not coming to Chelsea. I shouldn't be shocked, should I? But I am actually I'm scared now. We don't have a striker, and I thought she was going to replace Sam, and that's a big problem. Chris,
there's a big question now over who's gonna take that spot.
We're screwed.
Apparently, we want that striker from Hacken.
Which she's a great player, but can she just literally step into the WSL and be that level straight away? That's a huge question.
Yeah, who knows? Bit of a shock with Bunny Shaw though, because you'd have thought, that's really late. Like her contract's run out, and then she's like, "Oh, I'll have another one." Like it seemed like she was leaving, because why wait until right at the last second? That seems a bit weird. I wonder if she couldn't get the move she wanted.
I reckon she maybe Man City caved and she got the terms she wanted.
Yeah, maybe.
It ain't great for us. We've let Sam Kerr walk, rightly or wrongly, depending on how people see it. And now we don't have a top class player to bring in, and other teams in the WSL are going to get stronger. We've seen that London City Lionesses are basically taking up half of Barcelona's team. Arsenal are taking on some really good players. It's going to be a challenge next year. Really big challenge. And we have just lost one of our major targets. On that note, let's do what I'll lead with someone who, this person deserves to take centre stage in our charcuterie board. Cesar Azpilicueta. He announced on Friday that the 25-26 season will be his last as a professional footballer. He's brought the curtain down on a absolutely exceptional career, hasn't he? He played for Osasuna, Marseille, and then he obviously came to England with Chelsea, later spells at Atletico and Sevilla to close his career out. He's the ultimate professional. 11 years at Chelsea he had. 11 years. And he's one of our most decorated players. 2 titles, 2 Europa Leagues, 1 FA Cup, 1 League Cup, a UEFA Super Cup, the original Club World Cup, and of course, captaining us to a Champions League. He wasn't always... What? He wasn't always the loudest member, was he? But he was the most reliable. A leader. A proper leader. A legend. Berth, what would your memories be of Azpilicueta as now he's retired?
Massively underrated. I think he's actually low-key one of the best captains we've had for a long time. I think when he was in that back three for Conte, I think that's when I really, really appreciated him. And I think that's when he became arguably one of the best defenders in the league. And then when he captained us to win that Champions League, he thoroughly deserved it. And I think he's a legend of Chelsea, to be honest with you. I know it gets thrown about way too much, but I think he genuinely is a legend, and he's won it all pretty much for us. So, yeah, I mean, what a career he's had, and when he bought it for 8 million, I think everyone can agree that it was an absolute bargain.
Chris, what do you think?
Exactly the same as Berth. I think he is a bit underrated. I think it's... You got to remember, under Mourinho, he played left back, and then he played right back. Not only did right centre back.
Chris, not only did he play left back, he ousted Ashley Cole, arguably the best left back to ever play in the game.
Yeah, it's mad to think that he sort of evolved depending on what each manager wanted, and played every game for every single one of them, and they found somewhere for him to go. I think he's an incredible player. Not the flashiest in terms of on the ball, which is probably why he doesn't get recognition he deserves. But I think as a defender, one of the best defensively of his generation, I would say.
Ollie, did you tuck your shirt in as a matter of respect when the news dropped?
No, I rolled my socks all the way up, Mikey. Definitely. What else is there really to say about Cesar Azpilicueta other than he's just, he's an absolutely... He's a stalwart of sort of the Chelsea 2010s era. Probably one of our greatest defenders we've ever had, no doubt. Obviously, like the lads have said, captained us to a Champions League and all those other trophies he was there for as well. I think the thing for me is a lot like Chris said. It was this sheer level of utility, but not only that. There are players who come along who can play in a lot of different positions and they don't really shine at any of them, but he shone in all of them. And I think that's mostly down to effort. It's down to working hard every day. It's that tuck your shirt in mentality that you just don't get as much with the sort of the footballers today. I think he knuckled down, worked really hard. Obviously, extremely talented boy as well. But he's sort of grown into this, into a player that I don't think anyone could have seen the career that he would have had when we signed him for that pitiful amount of money, even back then at the time. So yeah, it's curtains on a really prestigious career, and he should be so proud of everything he's achieved.
100%.
Do you think would you have him or Ivanovic? That's a big one, because they always get compared. But
I think most people, if you're picking one versus the other, I would take Azpilicueta for the utility. If you're talking in a team though, you probably have Cole on the left hand side, so you want Branner on the right.
I still think I'll pick Azpilicueta.
Maybe
if this is a squad for 38 games, yes.
It's tough.
I think the thing that describes him the most is obviously the thing that Mourinho said about him. 11 of him would win the Champions League. Turns out we only needed one of him in the end, but 11 would have been nice.
The fact, yeah. We were suggested too as well in the Discord about doing an episode on him in the summer, and we will put that in the little schedule calendar. Get round to doing that for sure. And we spoke about one Enzo last time out, and now we're talking about the other, because if rumours are to be believed, Enzo Fernandez just played his final game for Chelsea against Sunderland, and this is a rumour in several parts. First part was that Real Madrid will make a move. Sources said there is a strong chance that obviously the game against Sunderland was his last one, and if Madrid don't move for Rodri, Enzo would instead offer an option for City. And he's one of City's desired summer targets and strongly wanted by the other Enzo, Mr. Maresca. And the initial talks behind the scenes have already taken place. I used to call that tapping up. Apparently the two really get on, and the odds are that Man City are the favourites to sign him this summer. What are the thoughts on this? What are we thinking?
If it was his last game against Sunderland, would have been nice if he turned up.
I was told it was his last game. Whether he played, I can't comment.
Yeah, I don't think he did. Do you know what? I think he's a really important player for us, but I'm at a point now with everyone in this squad where if they don't want to be here, leave. And we'll move on and we'll find a way to get around it. And, is he difficult to replace? Yes. Is he impossible to replace? No. So it's not like losing Eden Hazard. People are talking like it is, but it's not. It's not even close. Not even half.
No.
So we lost Hazard and we found a way to make it work. And if we lose Enzo Fernandez, then fine. I do think a lot of these players now are the problem at the football club. So whether he's one of them or not, I mean, I'll come on to this more later, but it's, if he wants to leave, then he can leave. And if he goes to Man City, fine. Everyone seems to think that he'll go to Man City and somehow make them win the league. Well, I would like to remind everybody that we've had him and won Jackal.
Well, we won the Club World Cup.
No, we didn't.
We did. I've seen the trophy, Chris. It's definitely a real trophy. It's real. I've seen it.
It don't look real. It looks like something designed in an art class.
Well, it was real. We lifted it, and we've won it all. Look,
all these bloody modern trophies.
Look, for me, selling any player who isn't over the hill to a direct rival in the league it's idiocy. You don't do that. You don't strengthen your competition. You're an idiot. You're an idiot if you do that. In this specific case, if this move was to go through, I think it says a lot about Enzo Fernandez as a person, because I've got my opinions based on his recent and past off-field behaviour, but this takes it to a different level, because let's not forget, he was very vocal about Mason Mount moving to Manchester United. He was very critical. He was very public on the pitch about Mason Mount. If you're going to be throwing stones from a glass house, make sure you're not standing in a conservatory with no roof, because I don't feel if he made the move, big if, I don't think he could be, he's been out there critiquing somebody else. Really, mate? I wouldn't like that. I think that would be, well, he wouldn't be man of his word. So,
that'd be a shocker, wouldn't it?
I know in hindsight as I'm speaking,
because he's got such a good character.
Berth, what do you think on Enzo? What do you think?
Yeah, I think Chris summed it up. Like he's actually a very important player to us, and I think you could argue he's actually been probably top 3 our best players this season. I know it's not
Absolutely.
hard, but yeah, I'm at the point now where if anyone doesn't want to be there, I don't care what your name is. I don't care how much you bought it for. Just go. Like honestly, just go, because we finished 10th this season.
Exactly.
Oh, it's becoming a farce. If you don't want to be, we need players that want to be there, that want to perform. And yeah, he has had a good season, and he has, he has pulled us out of a few holes. I can't deny that. But if he wants to go to Real Madrid, if he wants to go to Man City, I'm not going to be gutted. Like when Hazard left, I was gutted. I didn't want him to go, but just go. I can't be asked with players that just want to run through the mill, not perform, and then moan and whinge. Just go. Just go.
Yeah.
Ollie, anything before we move to the match report?
Yeah, I've got a slightly different perspective to these boys. Not in that, like, I'm not bothered. Not that about whether Enzo should go or not. Is that if he'll go or not? I personally all the papers and all the news publications seem so sure that it was his last game for us, and I don't see the market for him at all. I know Man City, I reckon, are going to go for someone like Elliot Anderson or Adam Wharton or someone like that. There's lots of good midfielders out there who are already in the Premier League, who already do a great job. I think Man City will have their pick. I don't know if Enzo is the one they choose, especially because the price tag will probably be really high. You know, like what we've got to sell Enzo for at this point to make like a profit on the books, is it like 80 million, 75 million? Who's offering that? Nobody's offering that. You know, like I can't see that being offered for him, and especially I can't see them offering a price that we as a club would accept either. You know, I think you're going to have to spend a lot of money to get him out of here because he's on his prison contract. You know, for me, this feels more like paper talk, and it feels like agent talk than it does actually the reality of him leaving. We can all say he's leaving, but so far I'm not seeing the conditions being created for him to leave.
If
I'll tell you what I would say. I'll tell you what I generally would say. If he was to go and we was to buy Elliot Anderson or Morgan Gibbs-White, I'd snap your hand off.
Whoa. Well, I like my hand. It's a tough one.
If he goes to Man City, if he wants to go... If Enzo Maresca wants him at City, though, they'll get him. That's the thing, because that's what Man City do.
115 charges to come.
You would assume that they're going to operate the same for Maresca as they did for Pep, in terms of who do you want, we'll go and get them. Like, I can't see them changing their model based on who's in the dugout. I think they'll give that person whatever they want. And if he wants Enzo Fernandez, I think they'll go and get him, because, we'll ask for 80, 90 million pounds for him, but Nottingham Forest will ask for 100 million for Elliot Anderson.
Yeah, and they'd be right. That's the value of that player to their team, so they're right
exactly.
there. Right, well, we'll see how that plays out, because I'm sure that's going to run and run and run and run and run. So with that, let's head to winners and losers as we finished the 25-26 domestic season in Sunderland.
Petrona, Lefebvre!
Sunderland 2, Chelsea 1, winners and losers for the final time this season. Who have you got? But more importantly, how many have you got?
It's just 3 and 3 for me, Mikey.
Same.
2 and 2.
What? No, bare minimum effort from Chris.
Chris is putting in a performance like the players did.
He did. He's put in what they call
as the players.
He's putting a Malo Gusto.
He is. I noticed that Chris did have 3 for 3, and then obviously 2 of them got sent off. Naturally, can't use them. So, you know what? I'll go for my first winner just because I don't think anyone else is going to have him. Xabi Alonso.
No, I've got him.
Yeah, he's on mine.
Fucking hell. What? Okay.
If the winners were hard to find, okay.
Yeah, that's true. I had him on because he walks into the Chelsea team. Now, well, he could actually. No, I mean, he walks into the Chelsea higher club with the bar set so low now that it's underground, isn't it? The minimum expectation for me now is make us look competent. If we that'd be nice. And that's where this squad's dragged the standard to. but that also excites me because Xabi Alonso he's got authority with him. He's not one player in this squad can look at him sideways, not one. And I'm including Enzo Fernandez in this. I'm including João Pedro because, being brutally honest, how many of these players start for the elite sides in Europe right now? I'd say very, very few. The thing that this squad needs is coaching. It needs structure and it needs discipline. And we need someone who commands respect the second that they walk into the room, not someone who's got to politely ask for it while the players just ignore the tactical instructions. We've had too many of those managers. Yeah, exactly. Alonso he does have aura. He has pedigree there.
He does.
The players
He's defined by it.
He is. And for the first time in a while, I feel Chelsea have a manager where if he benches you, drops you, or calls you out publicly, you can't argue back because this season has exposed everyone. Everyone. Why was he your winner?
Much the same reasons as you, Mikey. He walks into the club probably the most qualified person in the history of the project to be there, other than Tuchel before they sacked him, I suppose, and the executives before they left. So it's nice to know that we're going to, at the very least, have an adult at the wheel next season.
An adult at the wheel.
Which is what it feels like, doesn't it? Like it feels like we're just being run by a bunch of kids at the moment. The players, the ownership. It feels like we need someone who's like gonna shout, "I'm gonna turn this car around," or this
Simpsons
boat,
reference. I love it.
So it's important. I think that it's the cultural reset that he's going to bring is really important. And I agree with what you guys were saying before about Enzo. If you don't want to be here, you just got to go. Because we need this sort of cultural reset. Because as we saw in the game against Sunderland, the culture's rotten. It really is.
Berth, go on.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you said, the bar is just ridiculously low now, isn't it? Like, it is so low. I think I could come in at the minute and I'd probably get a better tune out of these players.
I think we could all start for this starting 11. I mean, we are all over 30 bar Ollie, so we wouldn't have a chance based on the season stats.
And I'm 28. And I'm on the borderline.
Oh, you're screwed, mate.
I mean, he's going to come in, fresh start. People are actually going to respect him, which is the main thing. We've not got someone that the players are thinking, oh, great, we've got a supply teacher in, and Callum McFarlane, he's tried, and he's still got respect to the players, but he's not a high level coach like Xabi Alonso, and it's just. He's just going to get a better tune out of them. He's going to get the respect, and on the surface, it looks like a massive win. Like, it can't get any worse. Surely, it can't get any worse than this.
It can. I'm getting lazy now. I'm getting like the players. I'm not actually using sound drops. I'm just using. I did actually press it, but naturally, because the weather's playing up, it's decided not to play it. So, Chris, you didn't have him as a.
I did.
Oh, you did. Why was he a winner for you?
Did. Slightly different reason. These players have shown him exactly what they are. There's been no end of season uplift this year where we've been absolutely shit and then won the last 4 games and somehow scraped into Europe, and everyone starts thinking that our players are brilliant. They've shown him exactly what they are, and if he was watching that yesterday, he must have thought, "Fucking hell, I'm not sure I want any of them." Yeah. So I think it's really good that he's not coming in with any sort of false illusions about how good or bad this squad is. It's exactly what he's been watching, and what he's been watching is awful. So at least he's coming in with eyes open, and I think that'll give him a really good perspective for when he comes in of how he's got to work. And I think he'll already have an idea of the players that he doesn't want, and the very few, I imagine, that he will actually want to keep.
Berth, who was your second winner?
Callum McFarlane, which seems a strange one.
People don't like him online.
Because he gets to go back to under 21s now.
Yep.
I don't get
Miles about as often as you, Chris.
Wow. I don't get the hate on Callum. I just don't get it.
No, I like him. I actually like him.
In fairness, I don't like him.
For fuck's sake.
That's not a surprise, Chris.
Do you know what? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. There is just something about him I just don't like. I look at him and I think, nah, I just don't like you.
We've found Callum McFarlane to Chris is what Phil Foden is to me. I look at Phil Foden and go, I don't like you.
Yeah. He still annoyed me about turning up in a tracksuit to the FA Cup final.
That's totally understandable. You know what? Callum McFarlane out. Carry on, Berth.
But yeah, it's just he's not going to manage them now for at least 4 or 5 months.
Oh.
Yeah, 4 or 5 months. So he's got a bit of time before the new season, so it's going to be 4 or 5 months before he has to manage him again. So he gets a break. He doesn't have to be in the limelight. He's probably fed up of them. He's probably fed up of being like the stand-in. And you know what? Go back to the 21s, mate. It's
Yeah.
He's probably happy about that, so he's a winner for me. The bar was really low yesterday. Yeah, 100%. And they're older.
Yeah.
Right. Bloody hell. Ollie, who was your second winner?
Us 4.
Sweet.
Do you know why? Because we have the luxury, boys, of watching us less next season.
Yes. Oh, that is beautiful.
Yeah.
We will have fewer games of watching this petrid football club to watch.
Beautiful.
And that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I think that's absolutely beautiful. You know what, Chris? Give me a second winner. Your only other winner.
I've got the fans. Now it's over.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that was my third winner. To be fair,
I think all of the Chelsea fans now are so glad that this season is over and we'll never have to relive it or talk about it ever again.
Oh, we will.
Until next season.
And do you know what though? I think just football fans in general are glad that this season's over because it's been fucking awful. I think the last day of the Premier League summed up this year as a Premier League season. All of this stuff on the line going into it, and nothing happened.
No, Everton clearly. Spurs won that game.
Everton have a hater in me for life. By the way,
Spurs didn't need to do much. They just need to draw, and I think Everton were like, "Yeah, we're not going to actually play today. We don't care." There was not even a mad scoreline. There's always a stupid scoreline, but there wasn't. There was not a single bad scoreline.
No, it was shit. It was absolute shit. The whole season was shit.
It weren't the best. I'll go with my second winner. I've got Robert Sanchez. I've spent the entire season banging the drum for him. I'm going to end it banging the drum.
You are taking the piss, right?
No, he made. Okay then. He made saves. He made saves because
That's his job.
Yes, I know it's his job, but if he hadn't made them saves, we could have been 4-5-1 down.
To be fair, he was really good when he let that one in at the near post. That was really good.
No. Look, he's one of the few players I feel in this squad care. He plays when he gets pissed when standards do drop.
He knows no one else would play him.
But the point is, you could if he fakes it, I don't care. He at least reacts when teammates switch off. And the one thing I've noticed all season, I've never seen him laugh when he's made a mistake. Ever.
I don't think anyone has. I think that's a general thing. No, I don't think anyone laughs when they make a mistake.
Oh, we've seen a lot of players.
Wesley Fofana was laughing when he got sent off.
He's at a comedy club. Whenever there's a mistake, he couldn't help but laugh. And I love that when defenders let runners go or they mess up, he always looks annoyed. And I like that. I like that about him.
He has lost a clean sheet bonus. That's why he's bothered.
Yeah, that's literally it.
The thing, look, despite all the criticism that he gets during his time at Chelsea, I feel that at least he looks invested. And I just feel like no one under the Rosenio regime, you can't take
if he's
into
invested, I'm not buying, Mikey.
I think he deserves next season. I do, because he hasn't been a bad player. He's been one of our best players.
Not at Chelsea.
Oh,
no, in fairness, he hasn't been bad. Honestly, he hasn't been bad.
No, he hasn't. Okay. Yeah, he hasn't been awful, but he's made some shots still.
But by what standard? Because if we're talking about getting in the top 4, every single goalkeeper who finished in the top 4 this year is better than Robert Sanchez.
Top 6. In fact, probably top 8.
Top 15.
Better than Lamens at Man United? No, he's not.
Lamens is better than Robert Sanchez.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
He's not.
Sanchez is better.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
Raya, Donnarumma, and Emi Martinez. I'll allow that. That's very justified.
Mikey, come on. Lamens is better. Lamens is
better.
How many mistakes leading to goals has Lamens made?
I haven't got the stats in front of me, so I can't tell you. I can't go you the credit.
I'll tell you what.
As far as Mikey knows, none.
I tell you what,
don't.
that Bournemouth keeper's quite good. We should go in for him.
Oh, fuck.
Funny.
Okay, if
Yeah.
we're going to play that game, Sanchez had one more clean sheet and conceded 8 more goals than Lamens. Just the 8. I mean, in a shit team like we are.
Lamens is better, Mikey.
Yeah, I'm sure he is. He's not. He's just not.
He is. How many mistakes has he made? When was the last time he made a mistake?
I don't watch Man United. I don't know.
I can think of
That's
one.
why That's why we know he's good, because we do.
I'm going to look this in. I'm going to look into this. See how many mistakes he led to a goal. Error led to a goal this season. 1. Oh fuck. Hang on. Let me look at Sanchez. Errors leading to a goal this season.
4.
1. Who's
19.
No,
There's
I'm
one.
sorry. It's more than one. It has
equal.
to be more than
Well, there was one. There was one yesterday.
No, how was that his fault?
That didn't lead to a goal. That just was a goal.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck up.
in fairness, though, honestly, that goal yesterday, I would be pissed off if my Sunday League keeper let that in.
You'd be blessed to have Sanchez at your side. Look, who's got any winners left? I've got one.
I've got one left.
Go on.
Sunderland.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
You know what? I
did
wasn't
win.
shocked. I said it on the Sunderland
Well,
pod that I was on. That
they-
Have you
Um,
seen, by the way, that Trey Hume is now linked to Real Madrid?
Fuck off.
Of course,
what?
he is, honestly, weirdest timeline by a mile.
What are we doing?
I just thought Sunderland, they played like a team who had something to play for. It's almost like we might have done as well or something, but we just didn't show it. That they were aggressive. They played on the front foot. They got their early goal. They worked hard for the points and they got Europa League for it. They're for the first time in their history, I think. So you got to hand it to them, but it just shows the level of commitment was just completely different from both teams during the game.
Berth, who's your final winner?
I had the fans as well as Chris.
Fair play.
Because we have a lot like Callum McFarlane, we haven't got to see anything for the next couple of months. And I'll be honest, I've never been so disinterested in Chelsea this season. I've never had this. I've never
been so happy for a season to be over. Like even the
I don't know. The Potter era was something.
It's probably that's the only one that's more though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I just weren't asked towards the last end of the season. I just weren't bothered because I knew what was coming. I'm not bothered. I will be when Xabi Alonso comes in, but I was just like,
that's justified. That's justified.
yeah.
Right. I've got one more. Final winner, top half finish yet again. I think that's absolutely something to celebrate. Come on, top half finish.
Top half again, ole ole.
Look, it's one of our worst seasons, second only to the Potter era for me. But we've got a top half finish yet again. And I'm having a bit of a fun. I'm having a bit of a laugh with this because it's 14, though. Top half finishes in the last 15 years. Only the 22-23 cursed campaign with Potter broke that streak. So it feels like surviving a tornado and your house is still there. You're like, we did it. Magic, because we could have been out of that top 10. I hope we never say that again. Really hoping. I'm really hoping. Right, let's go rightly to. Yeah. Actually, we should actually say where's that good old sound drop? It's not the.
Oh no! We suck again!
No, we really did suck. We did suck. But what we didn't suck at was picking losers because I've got my first loser and it's Wesley Fofana. Everyone together.
Yeah.
He's
I fucking hate this guy. I'm so sick of him.
I can't stand. He is on mine, sort of, which you'll understand when I say my first one. But I absolutely hate him.
Look, he's been on our losers list. He's been on the Met Police's losers list. It's his second red card of the Premier League season. And some people will argue Levi Colwill contributed to the situation, which what I was watching, nearly said stream then. I watched it properly. I saw the camera focus on Levi Colwill for some reason. I thought that the commentator had no idea and Colwill had been sent off. So thankfully that wasn't the case. But the bigger picture here, Fofana putting himself in dangerous positions because poor discipline, poor decision making. He'd already been booked, and you've got to be a bit smarter here. He doesn't show enough of game management or maturity for me. He's 25. He's 25 now. He's not an academy kid. He's not learning this game. He is an experienced professional. And Chelsea constantly find themselves managing his injuries, his discipline, or off-field controversies. And honestly, what frustrates me the most, there are players who struggle for form, but they still look like they care. They still look committed. Fofana doesn't give off any of that. I've brought this up so much. The driving ban situation really wound me up. It's done it all season. It's wound me up because the arrogance required to continue driving while being banned tells you everything about that mindset. Rules, they're for everyone else, not for me. And I look at this stage we're at now. Injuries, the inconsistency, the discipline. I wouldn't even be focused on maximising a transfer fee. Get over that. I don't care. Sit him down. Similar to obviously how we had to do with the Raheem Sterling situation. Get a mutual termination structure, lower payout, shake hands, move on. And if he refuses, which he's entitled to, absolutely fine. Go train with the under-16s because you'll fit right in there with your maturity level. You're entitled to your wages. The club are also entitled not to involve you in first-team plans. I just cannot stand him because he doesn't care. And that is the worst thing about any professional is when they do not care. Chris?
Well, yeah, I hate him, and I've hated him for a long time. I think he's ridiculously overrated. His attitude's awful and he's shit, which doesn't help. I don't understand what any Chelsea fan has ever seen in him, because he has like a couple of good games and then he's absolutely shit for loads. I don't know what anyone has ever seen in him. He is absolutely fucking dreadful.
I agree with that. He's absolutely abysmal. I don't really want to waste any more time talking about him because I'm so sick of him. I hope that him getting sent off was the last thing he ever does in a Chelsea shirt. Yeah. I can't stand the sight of him anymore. There's only a handful of players in my entire time of being a Chelsea fan who I can honestly say I despise, and he is up there, man. I am sick to death of seeing this guy play football. I'm sick to death of seeing him beef people on social media. I'm sick of his abysmal driving record. I'm sick of his immaturity. I'm sick of him causing problems for the team. I'm sick of him tactically. I'm sick of him spiritually. I'm sick of him physically and mentally. I'm just sick of him.
Are you sick of him, mate? I don't know if you mentioned it.
Just a bit.
Berth, what do you think?
Yeah, no, shit. Basically,
that's what I should have said. TLDR.
He's just shit. He's just an absolute calamity. When he first came in, you thought, okay, it's a good signing. Then he gets injured. Then he gets injured. Then he gets injured. He comes back, has a few good games, and he's just so rash, so out of position. Can be good on the ball, can be quite good in the air, but he's just a liability. We don't need it. Like he's 20. Is he 25 or 26 now?
25. He's 25.
He should be maturing now, and he just isn't, and that's a concern. I look at Colwell, and Cole, since he's come back, I looked at him and went, wow, you've actually missed Cole, because he's actually, I'm not saying he played well yesterday, but he actually looks mature, and he doesn't just, he isn't rash. That's a mature player.
Yeah.
Fofana hasn't learned from his mistakes, and like it's not just Fofana, to be fair, there's a few of them that don't learn from the mistakes, and when that keeps happening, that's not a coincidence then, that's just, that's a problem. That's a skill issue, and he's got a lack of awareness, and that's a big problem. And I'll be happy if we sold him. I generally would be. And I don't think we'll get 70 million for him. But if he was to go in the summer again like Enzo, I'm not going to be bothered.
No, it really irritates me because any footballer, you're in a privileged position. You're in a job that is a privilege. It is a privilege because it's not everybody gets to be a Premier League footballer. Certainly not everyone gets to earn the money that they do. And you are, whether you want to be or not, you are instantly a role model to the next generation, to younger kids. You are, whether you like it or not, you are a role model. And to go out when you're banned from driving, already under a ban, to then go and do a speeding offence, which is your 10th driving conviction in less than a year. What are we? That's just
what we're doing here.
The arrogance. I hate it. It's so arrogant. Madness. We'll move on because it doesn't deserve any more airtime. Berth, who's your second loser?
It's his mate at right back, Malo Gusto.
He's on mine.
He's on mine as well.
Of course he is.
What is he doing? What are you doing, Malo?
He switched off.
Yeah, but he does. Again, he's another one. He does the same mistake every game. If I see him one more time next season, run down the wing and then cut back and pass it back, I will literally scream and start punching the wall because he does it every game. Learn from your mistakes. Honestly, He's another one that's just constantly rash, constantly making silly decisions. And again, it's not a coincidence. If the same thing keeps happening over and over again, that is a skill issue. That's something you need to work on. But no, it keeps happening. He keeps doing the same thing. Look at yourself in the mirror and give your head a fucking wobble, because you need to improve. You need to be better. The only good thing about Gusto compared to Fofana is that we didn't pay as much for him. That's the only good thing. So we could get a bit of a profit on him. But fuck me, he's so stupid at times.
Yeah, it's. Well, I'll tell you why he was my loser. It's just the obvious. It's the second goal because he looked asleep. If ever a player looked like he was mentally packing for a beefer, it was Gusto. He was just so switched off, and oh my word, it's just such a bad decision. And I'm so undecided on him long term because he does have talent, he has athleticism, and he could find a role under Alonso. But my word, this season has exposed that concentration and the defensive awareness. My word. Oh, I don't want to give up on him because I saw what he was good when he was with Poch, and I hope that he could do it. Maybe if we play right wing back with this 3 at the back system, he could really do well under Alonso. But my word, it didn't look good. It didn't. Ollie, loser, why?
Exactly the same reason as Berth. You know, at the end of the day, if you're making the same mistakes over and over again, you're not learning, you're not improving, you're not getting better. If this is where Malo Gusto peaks, fine. I think he, you know, like you say, Mikey, I think he's got the ability to be better than he's being at the moment. But if this is his level, then fine. I think we should probably be looking to move him on, because if we can't keep harking back to the Pochettino season, it's 2 seasons ago now. You know, like it's a long time ago since he was last actually one of the best players in his position in the Premier League, or indeed in Europe. So, you know, at some point you have to pull the plug. I don't know when that'll be, but I think we should be considering it this summer.
Chris, did you have him as a loser?
No, not on his own. No.
Okay, who was your second and final loser then?
No, this is first. I didn't have Fofana on his own either.
Wow. Okay.
I've got all the players.
All of them. Every single one.
Every single one.
It's fair.
Because there has been some players this year who have been better than others, but that's not hard. And I don't think any player in this squad should be walking off the pitch at the end of the season thinking, do you know what? I think I did enough this year, because we finished 10th. So none of them have done enough. Even João Pedro, whose goal record is really good this year, he went through a period there of like 8 games where he didn't score a goal.
Yeah, he played like 2-3 months and he really struggled.
Yeah, and we lost them all. So he's as much at fault as anyone else for finishing 10th in the league. And look at it yesterday. I think yesterday was really eye-opening in the fact that I don't think there's a single player in this squad who, if we lost them in 2 years' time, you'd remember them. I just don't think there is one.
I'll always remember Robert Sanchez. That man.
Yeah, so Robert Sanchez.
That's because of the poster on your wall, Mikey.
I still do, above my bed.
So look at it yesterday. Robert Sanchez has had a good season and then gets beat by the slowest volley I've ever seen at his near post, because for some reason he stood on the other side of the goal. Sums him up. Really, can be good, but is he going to get you in the top 4? No, you're not going to finish in the top 4 with Robert Sanchez in goal. That's a fact. You've got Malo Gusto at right back, who I'm absolutely convinced now wanted us to lose that game, because that own goal that he scored, he didn't score it, he finished it. Yeah. He literally turned his foot
allegedly
and put it in the bottom corner. You watch the replay, it wasn't a mistake, it was a decision. He thought, I'm going to put this in. This will be funner.
Allegedly.
You got Wesley Fofana, who hasn't cared for ages. Colwell has come in and been really good, and I think he's probably one of the only ones who gets away with the whole season without any criticism because he hasn't played. Kukurea looks mentally like he's packed his bags and he's off. I don't know what's happened to him, but he's another one. Doesn't look like he gives a shit at all. And another one, if he wants to go, then go. Pedro Neto, 2-1 down yesterday, last game of the season, needed something to get Europe, get subbed off. What's he doing when he's walking off? Laughing.
Yeah.
What are you laughing about? What's
people
funny?
got pissed at that.
Yeah, what's funny? Joel Pedro yesterday, did he even play? Absolute ghost. Cole Palmer has a shot that the goalkeeper throws into his own net, and all of a sudden he's back. But that's the first significant thing he's done in 8 months. So well done. And even that wasn't significant because we lost.
We did.
I don't think there's a single player in this squad at the minute who I could see the breaking news that they're leaving and be actually bothered by. Every single player in this squad for me at the moment is expendable, and I would say if any of them leave, I won't lose any sleep over it, because yes, there's some who we believe are good enough, but we keep finishing mid-table, so they can't be that good. I think maybe we have all overrated them for too long, even the good ones.
Who's got their second loser to go?
I've still got another one.
I've got one more as well.
I've got one. You know what? Because Chris sort of set me up there. I've got players who don't want to be here, and there's too many names, isn't there? If I'm Alonso, I think the first thing I'm going to do in pre-season is sit everyone down individually and just ask one simple question: do you actually want to play for Chelsea Football Club? If there's a hesitation, he gone. I don't care about how talented you are. I don't care how marketable of a player you are. I don't even care how many compilations exist on TikTok and YouTube with slow down music.
What? That's so important.
It is, but also I'm annoyed because we've had so many passengers this season. Too many players already mentally living elsewhere whilst fans are still paying to watch them each week.
Yeah.
I even did some math here because our squad this season earns, on average, this was our Premier League squad, an average of £112,000 per week. And we have fans who earn 20 to 40% of that, but in a calendar year. Obviously, I know wages average out, but you get my point. And these fans, they pay for their Chelsea season ticket. They pay for their travel. They pay for their accommodation. They pay for Chelsea merchandise. And they don't even get a team. Who cares? And I can stomach bad form, but I cannot stomach players who just don't care. That makes me want to vomit. The first difficult conversation as well of this summer is Enzo. Brilliant footballer, fantastic season individually. I'm not going to even knock it. It's been a good season for him. But if you don't want to be here, and you made that very clear, he made that very, very clear earlier in the season earlier this year with the Real Madrid rumours. Stop pretending, and we'll sort a deal out, and we'll get you to go. Because I'm just not having it. I'm absolutely it's as Ollie said.
Put your hands up and fuck off.
And Wesley Fofana, I've said enough. That's boring. Liam Delap can go too. My word, I mean, I'm exhausted.
Him
by
and
this.
Fofana have genuinely got to be 1 and 2 out the door.
They're awful.
They're awful. Get rid of both of them. My God, put us all out of our misery.
And even Mark Cucurella starts to worry me because his form's dropped towards the end of the campaign.
He'd been good for ages.
I'm telling you.
I don't care anymore.
You know what? I would say give him another season under Alonso, but I don't think that matters because he's now into the last 2 years of his deal. We don't have an extra option to extend it. And remember, our club's philosophy is you do not get down to 1 year. So I think him and Enzo might be the ones to leave this summer. I really believe that. Gusto, I'm not. Divided on that. It's just mad that my transfer out list is just long. It's like a weekly shopping receipt. You know what? I'm worried. We do keep, sell, loan soon. It'll just be sell, loan, sell. Who are you going to keep?
Sell, and sell again.
I want winners. That's what I want. I want personality. I want players who actually care when we lose matches.
Movers.
I don't want TikTok footballers. I don't want social media bullshit. I don't want apologies. I don't want we go again. I want competitors back at this football club. That's what I want. Berth, who's your final one?
Well, they were on my winners list. They're also on my losers list. Chelsea fans. Because this season has been absolutely terrible. And you've had to endure a lot. You've had to put up with a lot of bullshit. I had something riding on the last day, and what happens? We got let down again. It's been a long season, and Sunderland away last game of the season, long way to go. I felt bad for him, but yeah, fingers crossed. I'm not holding much hope, but fingers crossed. In 2-3 months' time, things start to get a little bit better, and we can finally be positive again. Because my God, it's been toxic this season.
I've got to do it. We now know why Bunny Shaw has signed with Man City. She obviously announced it on the stage because they're doing a little presentation stuff tonight. But Manchester City not only met Chelsea's offer of 1.2 million a season, but they bettered it. There we go.
Told you,
so we were used. We were used. Oh, my word. It is what it is, isn't it? Ollie, who's your final loser?
He was on my winners list, and he's on my losers list as well, Xabi Alonso. Because he's absolutely coming in probably in one of the strongest positions in this ownership's history. But you've got the issue that as he's coming in, it's all very uncertain. You don't have a lot of time to be able to get things right. If he doesn't hit the ground running soon, it's going to be an issue. And my God, he's got his work cut out for him as well, because some of these players, as we've been saying throughout the podcast today, are absolutely abysmal. He's got to be something of a miracle worker to get some of these lads to be actually playing like they actually play the sport for a living. And it's this squad he's coming in, it's a fixer-upper, and we need to see, in terms of like the house analogy, we need to see how good of a sort of a handyman he really is in order to be able to fix some of the gaping holes we've got on our squad, because I don't think we're going to be able to fix it all in one transfer window. We've got too many players we need to sell.
Chris, who was your final loser?
Culture. I think the biggest thing that Alonso's got to change, with the help of the people above him, is the culture at the football club's got to change.
Got to be day one problem.
Yeah, because I think we have fallen now to the Man United trap.
Yeah.
This is exactly how Man United was when they had all those years of just finishing mid-table all the time. It's a cultural problem, and ultimately it's a players problem. The culture amongst our squad is awful. And I said this about, all of the Chelsea fans who was agreeing with the whole the way Liam Rosenior got sacked. It's a stupid thing to support. That is, when the players band together and decide to turn on a manager and stop playing to get him sacked, that's a worry. Whether you like that manager or not, whether you wanted that manager sacked or not, that is a worry, because that is a culture of a club where the players think that they have all the power then. And I think Alonso's got to do what Arteta did at Arsenal, and he's got to get rid of a big player like they did with Aubameyang.
Yeah.
Because let's face it, that was the turning point for Arsenal. That was the turning point for Arteta and Arsenal, when he showed that squad that you're either with me or I'll get rid of you, and I don't care who you are. That was a massive turning point, and I think Alonso's got to do something similar with this team. Man United did the same thing. Like they started getting rid of the troublemakers, the Garnachos, the Rashfords. They got rid of them.
Threw Ronaldo out even.
Yeah, and it's become better over time. And I think we've got to do the same. That's why I'm not bothered who goes, because I honestly do think there's so many players in this squad who just aren't up to the standard of Chelsea. They're just not.
And they've contributed to this horrible culture as well.
Yeah. It's the same with I hate this whole thing around, Enzo Fernandez saying, I want to leave because the club aren't matching my ambition. Mark Kukwaya, I want to leave because I want to play in the Champions League. We're not there because of you. You're the reason we're not playing in the Champions League. Your performances are the reason why we finished 10th. It's the same when Fabregas and Nasri and Adebayor kept leaving Arsenal, going, that's not matching my ambition. You're the reason. You're the reason. You play. No one else play. You players play. So no matter who's in the dugout or who's in the stands, in the executive boxes, you play on the pitch. So if you lose games, it's your fault. You lost.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, right. Emojis. What have we got for this beautiful, beautiful game? I went with confetti because we did it. The season's over. Pop that champagne. Yeah. Enjoy it. I went
with something similar, but maybe slightly meaner. Recycling emoji, because the season was trash, and we go again. Yeah, we'll be put the apology statement out. We're sorry. We could do better. We will do better. But come on, deliver me an emoji.
Laughing emoji, because if you can't laugh, then you're gonna cry. So yeah, laughing emoji.
Yeah. Maybe that's what
they were doing.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. That's what they've been doing all season.
Oh, go on, Chris.
I'm going to go with the sunglasses because I've never looked forward to a summer without football so much.
Oh, big
Good
summer.
job there's not a World Cup.
Big summer blowout.
Big summer. Look, oh my word, I've still got to do this. I'm so sorry, but we do have to do.
It's not like,
Oh, no,
aura
that's-
defining.
No, that's the wrong one. It was Lion
Correct.
of the Week.
The summer will not be aura defining past me.
The Lion of the Week predictions, and I'm going to claim this at the rate it's going, but the page isn't loading. It's been an arse. It's loaded now. Final day of the season. Chris had Palmer. I had Sanchez. The wheel went Mark Yu.
I think you got to give it Palmer. You got to give it Palmer just because he got a goal.
No. All right, Chris.
No,
Chris,
no,
Chris,
don't.
you've
Don't
just
give it to
picked
anybody. No, don't give it to anybody. Don't give it to anybody. I don't want it. I
You don't want it?
I'm not giving it Cole Palmer for scoring a goal that the goalkeeper threw into his
Look,
own net.
fair play to Chris for being
Humble.
so, modest and humble there. He's saying that because I
handsome.
won overall this season with 16. Chris came in with 13 he got in the end. So 12. So it's not bad. And you know what? Overall lion of the the season. There was a player. It was Esteval. He got 8 picks this year.
He barely played. Honestly,
João Pedro got 6, and the bronze medal was shared by Moises Caicedo and Reece James. So there you go.
Really, Robert Sanchez wasn't up there, Mikey.
He got 4th. Well, he wouldn't be. He'd be 5th, wouldn't he? Because obviously 2 players got joint.
Like his highest position he'll ever end up in the league.
I'm not having it. Enzo Fernandez only got it twice. That's interesting. Anyway, we do have Christmas questions. And you know what? I actually have one from Alex who dropped it in the Spotify comments, and he put a question for you guys about wanting the Conference League. We're not in it, so don't worry. I get your points, but if the trophy is from the Conference League, a competition that we are virtually guaranteed to win, is the trophy really worth it? I personally did not enjoy our time in the Conference League before, thought it was boring and kind of embarrassing, if we're being honest, because what are we doing here playing Astana? Even if you're using the games to build your tactics as a manager, when we play actual teams, it won't be the same. It's an interesting point.
I don't think it's worth it.
The players agreed with you, Berth.
Do you know what? I agree, but what really annoys me about the Conference League thing is the contradictory viewpoint of people. So on the one hand, you've got them going, if we don't qualify for the Europa League, I'd rather not be in any Europe than be in the Conference League. I don't want to be in the Conference League. It's pointless. It's not worth anything. We're above that. It's beneath us, that competition. And then in the next breath, we're going, Enzo Maresca won us 2 trophies. No, he didn't then.
Yeah,
No, he
you
didn't.
make a point.
Either you count it or you don't. And if you don't count it, then you can't use it. You can't say we won 2. No, you don't count it. You said don't count, so that doesn't count. So scratch that one off. Scratch off the glorified pre-season tournament. These players, that manager won fuck all.
Yeah, I think that's the perfect time to. I love Chris. Chris. The energy. Chris would be a great manager, assistant manager to Xabi Alonso. Players wouldn't like him either coach, but we'd get somewhere.
Heck, we're on the fence about him.
Yeah. Right. We'll round off Monday with a show, with a game.
You a fan? Oh, I'm partial. No. I just admit that you're a fan of the flag. Oh, sorry.
And the theme is At the Bridge Pod Quiz.
I'll be honest with you, Mikey. I forgot we played games.
We do. It's only been us.
Now you remember, Chris.
Every player today was a player you submitted for Happy Hunting Grounds in the last quiz episode. It's been a while, so you probably forgot. First player up. There's a trend here. Everyone has played for 6 clubs. So, first player, Wilfred Zaha, 6 clubs. Berth, you can make your first
Wilfred Zaha.
bet because you are.
Ooh, I'm going to go with 5.
Can either Ollie or Chris do 6?
No. Obviously not.
No. I can do 5 like Berth, but I can't do 6.
Chris, Berth, 5 clubs of Zaha, please.
I'll go 6.
No, you've got 5. You can do 5 because nobody else could beat 6. So that's how it works.
No,
have you not played
Chris
this game
5,
before?
so I thought I had to go for 6. Okay.
Oh, right. No.
Was Berth even around when we first?
He can't match your bet.
Okay,
He's not allowed to do that. 5 clubs.
Palace.
Yep, 3 times, 4
Man
times
U.
actually, including
Man
2
U.
loans. Yep.
Cardiff.
That's 3.
Galatasaray.
That's 4.
Leon.
Yeah. Oh, I do the 6.
And then
you
I
know
think
you
he went
want
to Charlotte, didn't he?
He did indeed. He did indeed.
Some things never change, lads.
Right.
I do not remember Wilfred Zaha going to Leon.
He played 4
He
games.
was on loan,
so
weren't he? Was it loan?
That's why.
Yeah.
yeah, it was a loan deal.
It was in that period where he really wanted to go, he really wanted to leave Palace like every summer.
Yeah.
He just couldn't do
Right.
it.
Next player up, we have Troy Deeney. 6 clubs, of course. 6 lovely, lovely clubs. And I will turn to Chris. Can you do all 6? I don't think.
Troy Deeney. I don't
Yeah.
remember doing him on a thingy.
Someone used him. I think it was Ollie.
Yeah,
no,
it was.
I can do 1, 2, 3. I can do 4.
Okay. Can anyone do 5?
I reckon I can, you know.
I can do 1.
Wow. Chris, can you do 6?
No.
Berth, name those 5
Because
clubs,
obviously
please.
he's a bit of a local boy, so I do know a bit about Troy Deeney. I reckon it was Walsall, Watford, Blues, Forest Green, and I think he was at Howes Owen.
4.
Yes.
He was. Howes Owen
Yes.
Town on loan. And the club that you didn't get was Chelmsley
yeah.
Town.
He's a Chelmsley boy. isn't he?
Outstanding.
Yeah.
And now, third player. Ollie knows him well. Alan Boxic.
What a
6
legend.
clubs. 6. Honestly, when Ollie pulled that out, it was outstanding work in
What a
hunting
lad.
grounds. So, who can... Ollie, it was your player. How many players? How many clubs? 6 clubs.
I think I genuinely 2, I think.
Okay. Anyone do 3?
I reckon I could do 4.
Wow. Okay. Chris, can you do 5?
This is the Croatian guy, right?
It's that. He is indeed. He is indeed.
Yeah, I can do 5.
Wow. Berth, can you do 6?
I could do 4, but I don't think I can do 6.
Okay. Chris, name. I'd like to give you credit that there's a club he played for here, the 6th club. He played once. So
Wow.
massive if you get it. So, Chris, 5 clubs, please.
Lazio,
1.
Juventus,
That's 2.
Middlesbrough,
3.
Marseille,
4.
Hajduk Split.
That's correct. Can you name me the club he played
Was it a
once
team in
for?
France?
No.
It was. It was
Has
definitely in
France
France. I just can't believe because this place is more famous for a
is
film
it Cannes?
festival.
Oh, Cannes.
Cannes,
yeah.
It is indeed. It is indeed.
I think
Yes,
we said that 3 different ways, boys.
Yes. One of those was correct.
We're not very cultural.
No. Right, listeners, we're at the end of another episode. Thank you for tuning in and thank you for the season. Remember, the survey is there. Please, it is really helpful. It is really helpful. Don't go without. Don't forget. Before we go, we are proudly partnered with Head in the Game, the mental health charity using football to support well-being and the community. You can check out more on headinthegame.co.uk. And as I always say, check in with each other, check your friends, family. It's always important. It really is. Treat yourself well. We'll be back Thursday. We've got end of season awards. That's always fun. We got meme of the year.
Hell.
I'm pretty sure I know who meme of the year is.
Some
gonna
of
be.
these twats an award.
You know, look, we got to give player of the season. And I wrote mine. Don't give a shit.
Who's been good for the under-21s?
Shinmueka. He literally won that award. He actually won that award for the under-21s.
Oh, does he try for them then?
He
Because he doesn't for the first team.
He does. He tries. So until then, that will be us signing off.
You've been listening to At the Bridge Pod, a Chelsea FC podcast. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram by searching for At the Bridge Pod. And if you're listening on Apple or Spotify, leaving us a review is always appreciated.